when we finally were able to go on what was supposed to be our original honeymoon
Okay.
to Italy and Greece. That first day in Florence was as close to a perfect day so far as I can remember. Still to this day, the best steak that I have
Mm,
ever had
okay.
in Florence, Italy,
Yeah.
sitting on the side of the road with cars and people walking by, like
Mhm.
just people watching, feeling fancy, like dressed up with
Yeah.
these ancient, like incredible, just architecture all around me.
Mhm.
Perfect weather, still fresh. 2 years into our
Mhm.
marriage, we're like still fresh in honeymoon phase. I gotta love
Yeah.
you.
Oh, man.
and
We started on our knees, had no one to light. Then we found our way to church. God got our knees and said right. You pulled us out the dirt. Now we're walking in our purpose, not just shopping in vain. And calling our Holy Father, staying away from the lies. Cause you taught us how to abide. We love the way you do it. Yeah, you did it. And you did it. When the road got rough, you pulled us through it. You always do it. Yeah, you did it. Yeah, we love the way you do it. Walk a little different by Avenue. Let's get into it.
welcome back to Different by Avenue. I am Dee, and I'm here with Bree. Today is a little bit of a deep breath because we're moving away from the heavy lifting of the last few weeks. Just get to dream a little.
Yes, we're talking about the perfect day. And since we're moms, our definition of perfect has definitely shifted from what
Mm.
it was 10 years ago. So before we get started, let's do our prayer. Lord, thank you for being the giver of every good and perfect gift. We thank you for the gift of rest and the gift of joy. As we talk today about our dream days, help us to have eyes that see the perfect moments. You already tucked into our regular, messy lives. Teach us how to find Sabbath in the small things. Amen.
Amen. We are diving into the rest avenue today. I think so often we wait for a 1 week vacation, once a year to kind of feel human again.
Right, right. We put all this pressure in a trip to Hawaii or, to save our mental health. But what does a perfect day look like right now in the stage where you still have to fold laundry and pack lunches?
Yeah, I think when you think of like the perfect day, it's always this dream scenario. But
Mhm.
in life right now, my perfect day would be my son had a great night's sleep and doesn't wake up till like I'll take 7 o'clock. I think that would be a good. I'll take 7 o'clock. If he slept any longer than that, where I think there's be a problem because
Mhm.
he doesn't sleep past 4:30. So
Yeah.
7 in the morning, sunrise-ish time.
Mm.
Because that'll mean I can get up a little early and start the coffee pot and, like, maybe have 10 minutes alone with my husband beforehand to
Yeah.
say, like, "Hi, good morning.
Oh, man.
Oh, my son's not screaming at us yet." Like, take a minute to go outside with my coffee. Thank God. Right now, I do it on a walk, so I'll
Mhm.
take that too, but, I mean, to just let me sit and be there and be present, and then, I don't know, I think a hearty, like, delicious
Mm.
breakfast, and there's no food thrown on the floor, yes, and then, a park, like, I love running around with my son,
Mhm.
but I need a fenced-in park. My perfect day is very specific. A fenced-in park
Mhm.
that actually has, like, siding the playground equipment where I don't have to go, "You're gonna fall 3 feet off the floor." 3 feet. Some of those are like 10 feet off the ground, and
Yeah.
you're like, "You will
Oh,
die.
man.
Why is this playground equipment so deadly? Who made this thing?" And then, like and no sunburn, the sunscreen works perfect. Falls asleep, no fuss, on a nap in his stroller to where I can enjoy, like, a picnic, lunch, or, like, the sunshine, enjoy it but it's not 95 Florida. Like, we're talking middle of February where it's still like 70 degrees. So like lovely to be outside. And then after same scenario kind of loops. Yes, if I have to do laundry, I like folding laundry, but I want like good TV show to playing on in the background and like dishes not a problem if the meal is like just sitting real good in your stomach. You're like, oh, that was so good. I can't wait for tomorrow when I can have the
Yeah.
leftovers. And then some good books and some good snuggles with
Mhm.
my son before I can actually have adult time. Ooh, if I could slide in a craft time for
Mhm.
myself, like I could do one of those diamond paintings or some scrapbooking. I know I talked in another episode, and just like do a craft for myself,
Mhm.
and then a nice movie and some snuggles and the night right.
Now, with us being empty nesters, mine is so I get to wake up whenever.
I know. My dream of
But
7 o'clock feels
I know, I'm like,
ridiculous.
what about 10? Like, give yourself some real time. It's your perfect
It's
day.
not yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But mine would be like to wake up to rain so it's not so bright. Because we do have
Ooh.
like the darkening
Yeah.
curtains, but for it to be dark and rainy, and for Bo to bring me, I want the cinnamon rolls, and then I want some grapes on the side, some
Ooh.
strawberries, and a mimosa to start the day.
Okay, okay.
Okay. And then for the sun to come out, because it's Florida,
Yes.
it switches like, you know.
Yes.
Then for the sun to come out and for us to go to the beach,
Mm.
but I want my favorite food. I think I want like a seafood boil, but then I also want Houston's. I want a slice of the Houston salmon with the chef's dressing and a Caesar salad. I want all of that.
So you're like a cabana on
I
Fort
don't need a
Lauderdale Beach or
cabana.
something.
I just want, I don't hear anybody else's music. I don't hear anybody else's nonsense.
Oh.
Like I'm just there. Everybody else be at work. Let me just
Oh,
be there.
okay, okay.
Okay. And my husband and I just be sitting there hanging out. If he wants to go scuba diving, he can go. But I'm just sitting there. I'm listening to the waves and I'm
Uh.
just enjoying. And then to end it, so maybe I'll do seafood boil at the beach.
Okay, okay.
And then we'll go home, dress, shower. But if it's my perfect day, I want to be in a bathtub and then get ready for Houston's for dinner.
Ooh.
And then like my husband like serenade me a little bit. And then we go home and just boost off. That's my like something we could actually do.
Yeah,
It's reasonable.
yeah.
Okay, but now I want you to get to the unreasonable. Like, what's your absolute perfect day? Money wasn't an issue. You could do whatever you wanted.
See, that feels like wild thought to me.
It is, but I mean,
I don't know if I ever like dream that crazy. I would love to, but I don't know if I do. So I may need ideas first. I may have
Okay.
you. I want to see what yours is first.
Okay.
I need the wild and crazy
my
version.
absolute perfect day.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fit all this in one day, but I would try to make it happen.
Okay.
So my absolute perfect day is I'm in Bora Bora.
Very
I
specific.
have a
Okay.
butler bringing me drinks nonstop. I'm being fed by the butler and my husband, just being fed. Like they're just, is there anything waiting on me hand and foot?
Mhm. Okay.
I'm sitting on like the little, how they have the back porches where like the hut's on the water.
Yes.
I'm sitting on the back and I'm watching fish flow by because the water is so clear. I see everything. And I'm
Oh.
just sitting there. And then whenever I want to get in, I get in, hop back out, and I'm drying off in the sun. I don't have to worry about sunburns or anything. I don't have to worry about any of that. And I don't have to move if I don't want to. I can be reading a book. I can listen to a little music. There's not a hut right next to me. They're far apart.
Okay.
That is my perfect day. I can eat whatever I want. I don't gain any weight.
See, okay, that's the dream. Okay, all right. No, that I can get behind because
Yes.
it's like even in my dreams, I'm being realistic. Yeah, I would have a like full feast, but the
Yeah.
reality, you're like, I wouldn't finish that.
No.
I would.
But it wouldn't be an issue. Now, it
Yeah,
would be
it's I guess it's the
great.
money, right? I don't
Yes.
think that way.
Yes.
That's my heart.
I would
Oh.
love for the family to be there, but not be in a hut right next to me. Be further down. I want the
Mhm.
huts to be miles away. But
So that we could like walkie
go
talkie
do
and be like, let's
dinner.
go.
Yeah, let's
okay.
go get dinner together. Throughout the day, I just want to be able to, me and my thoughts and my husband living his best life. But then our
Okay.
kids do have to come.
Yeah, right. But okay, so let me one up it. I almost think like I can't one up that because Bora Bora. I can't one up Bora Bora. But like I think similarly,
Mhm.
have you seen those like 3-story suites on a cruise ship? Like that.
Yeah.
Because I want entertainment.
Mhm.
I want to be like, you know what, today? No, I wanted to go to the show. I don't right now. I don't want to. I want to go eat. Or you know what? I would like so that's butler level in my mind. I don't know. I might be a dreamer. Like I'm a very creative person, but there's still reality to it.
Yes.
So I need it to be this attainable dream, even though you're like making it sound like that's still attainable. It might
There's
be
a lot
out
of
there,
moolah.
and there's a, it's not. it's not maybe within reach at
Yeah.
all right now.
Not right now.
It's the 3-story cruise ship room. Also not attainable for me right now because those are like $15,000.
They are.
But anyways, again, dreaming without limitations. Because then I'm like, let me just take this slide down to the first floor
Yes.
and name the food I want. I'm enjoying escargot with my mimosas at breakfast. That sounds gross, but also whatever. It doesn't really
Yes.
matter because it's what I want. But I want to know too that it's not ending. Like I say perfect day, but like you're on a cruise.
Yeah.
You're going for like a week.
Yeah.
But yours had a lot of sitting still in
Mhm.
it. I can't. Like I wanna see things. I wanna be going places. If there was a way to squeeze Europe into a day
Mhm.
and I can just explore the old cities and the ruins and eat
Yes.
all the food. I mean, I can think back to an almost perfect day when we call them our honeymoons. I will forever say every October we go on a honeymoon.
Yeah.
It also is just fun to be like, it's our honeymoon again.
Yeah.
And like also sometimes you get free stuff because you say it's your honeymoon. But on our fifth, like I think this was our second honeymoon, or when we finally were able to go on what was supposed to be our original honeymoon
Okay.
to Italy and Greece.
COVID.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were married in COVID.
Okay.
And so the only place that was open during 2020 was Aruba. An amazing place, but not our perfect honeymoon.
Okay.
The perfect honeymoon idea was Italy and Greece. And we went to Florence. That first day in Florence was as close to a perfect day so far as I can remember. This was prior to Sebastian. I think it would have been even better with him there, but also there's things you just can't do with a kid.
Mhm.
I had still to this day the best steak that I have
Mhm.
ever had
Okay.
in Florence, Italy, sitting on the side of the road with cars and people walking by, like just people watching,
Yes.
eating what I cannot even describe as like the most buttery piece of steak I've ever had. Feeling fancy, like dressed up with
Yeah.
these ancient, like incredible just architecture all around me, perfect weather, still fresh, 2 years into our marriage. We're like still fresh in honeymoon phase. Like, oh my God, I love you.
Yeah.
and like that would, but I want to squeeze Athens in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to squeeze all the cities in one day. That's really, really hard. Maybe, okay, here we go.
But you'll
I'll
get
go
to
a little wild.
enjoy if you squeeze all of that into one
No,
day.
hold on. But I'm gonna be wild about it.
Okay.
You said no money issues. Like I need a private jet or
Yeah.
a private helicopter
Mhm.
so that I could just be like, okay, we're gonna have the meet in Florence, and then I'm gonna fly over to Rome and enjoy a sangria and some just overlooking the Vatican. I don't know, and then hop over to Athens and sit and look at the Parthenon from a rooftop. Like if I had a private
Yeah.
jet taking
Not
me
to worry about
places.
it.
Yeah. Because time's not as an issue at that point either.
Yeah. I feel like I had quite a few like almost perfect.
Yeah.
My recent one was with my mama for her 60th. Like when we got to go
Yeah.
to France, it was amazing. There was a lot of walking. Like we did the France, London, and
Yeah.
Brussels. It was a lot of walking, but like things you see in a textbook to see in real life
Yes.
is breathtaking.
Yeah.
And then just to be in the culture. And then for them, their Caesar salads to always have chicken in it,
I know.
it's perfect. And then like everywhere else, like, oh, with some wine. I'm not a wine drinker.
It doesn't matter. It's different there.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So I'm very thankful. Like God has provided like, those glimpses of perfection.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just to know like beyond this world, there's nothing but,
I know.
it gives something to look forward to.
I find beauty in so many things that are not inherently perfect.
Mhm.
I like the ruins of a building. Those are the farthest from perfect and such imperfect history to get it to where that's my perfect. That's being there and seeing the beauty in the imperfections. Hopefully makes you think like, wow, I know of ruins nearby. We just national parks and the imperfect lands that we're on being just those are perfect locations to me, and being able to travel to I think travel is part of all of our perfect visions because it's not where we are now.
Yes.
But so many people come here
Or
for their
vacation and
perfect.
perfect days. It's crazy because no matter where you live, there's people traveling to where you live. And it's like we need to do everything we can within our power to make every day as close as perfect as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not for us to like strain yourself or anything of
Right.
that sort, but to find the good in the day that you just had.
Yeah, I mean, the money being the one that really would just help, right?
Mhm.
All of these perfect things, you're not thinking about laundry, cleaning, or making the food, or those are the things that, yeah, you have some money. It would be a
A
heck,
little easier.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're not thinking about those. My home being home could be
Perfect.
such a perfect day, but it's because I'm not thinking about all that other stuff. If I'm not the one thinking of cooking and cleaning, whatever,
Mhm.
all of a sudden it's a perfect day. I
Yes.
can be with my son and not have to clean up his messes.
Mhm.
Honestly, I think every day could be a perfect day if I was able to switch my brain off from you're making a mess to let me make a mess with you.
Yeah.
Like, how awesome would it be to like splatter
Mhm.
freaking spaghetti sauce everywhere
Yes.
and not think of the consequences?
Mhm.
Like, all I want to think of is, oh my God, it's going to stain that thing. Or let me,
Yeah.
oh no, it's going to get, I'm going to, I'm not going to be able to get that stain out.
Yeah.
I can't let you get it. I can't let you make that mess.
Mhm. But
It's just
Sebastian would
sauce.
have
It's
the
oh my
best
god, really
meals.
what? It would be his perfect
Yeah.
day. Like, what would be his perfect day?
Mhm.
Half of it is he's already had a
The
perfect
mess.
day.
Yeah.
He's already had it.
Well, maybe without the sauce, just throwing noodles on the wall.
Oh yeah, well that's fine.
Yeah, and that's easier to clean. A lot easier.
I have to, all the berry stuff. Anything like oh my gosh, the kid has stained so many things blue.
But he has a healthy appetite
He does.
and he's eating what he should.
Oh, and he's got so much energy and so much
Yes.
love and so much laughter. And I
Mhm.
think it's why still my perfect day
Yeah.
includes I need his giggles
Yeah.
for my perfect day. Even yeah, like a chaotic suite on the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going up and down the slide
Yeah.
a million times with me.
He's just so loving. So he makes everything just like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the same like I look back even perfect days with him as a newborn. So everyone wants to slow down and take things in and just breathe. I had a few of them. Did nothing but be catered to,
yeah.
especially in the very, very beginning when I'm supposed to be, taking it easy. And my husband would come in with food. You need drink, you need some coffee.
Yeah.
What do you want? What are you in the mood for? Oh, especially in the very beginning when I was like, I gotta stock up on the things that I couldn't eat.
Yeah.
After I've been pregnant for 9 months, I'd give me all the sushi, every deli meat that I wasn't supposed to eat, like so much caffeine. Give me
You're like,
like, please, I want all of it.
IV,
Yeah.
IV.
And it was just, and I admittedly, I hate eating in bed because again of the cleaning. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna be chasing a roach because I missed that one crumb.
Yeah.
So I hate eating in bed, but I was like, I have no option, right?
Yeah, you can't
I
move.
literally am the life source of a new being. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
That was probably still, like my husband brings some sushi
Mhm.
and we're sitting on the bed. My son is peaceful and happy and like I'm reading a book, I'm watching some TV. I'm just taking it easy.
Mhm.
Like I had a few of those. I had a few perfect days.
And you wish you can extend them to be
Oh,
longer
so
than
much.
the
And you're not like, especially then,
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying it or I'm not soaking it in like I want to
Yeah.
because I'm exhausted. I just had a baby. I've
Yeah.
been up every 2 hours because I'm
Mhm.
feeding this kid. In hindsight, you're like, it was a perfect day.
Mhm.
But it's hard to think of it as a perfect day when you're in it.
You have to look back and be like, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So, D, as a creative, does your perfect day involve the camera or do you put the camera away so you can enjoy the moment?
Yes and no. You try so hard
Mhm.
to be in the moment. And it's something that I've been working really hard at and like let me live in this
Mhm.
because I was that person who had my camera out 100%. And now my husband's like, "Take a photo." I was like, "Oh, I should." Because I'm trying to just enjoy it.
Mhm.
But yeah, I want to. I'm like, I want to catch that little
Yeah, you're
kid.
like,
I want to like he's growing up so fast
Mhm.
already and I know it I know how fast it's all going to go and I know I can't take every day for granted. because you never know what's coming. And so yes and no. Like, yes, it absolutely will involve a camera. Is it
Mhm.
my phone or my physical camera? Ideally, it's my big camera, but I don't have to
Mhm.
lug it around. Like,
Okay.
that butler is taking it around for me. I don't have to worry about, like, carrying my heavy camera around,
Yes.
but I have it at the ready so that, yeah, I
Okay.
can know that I've captured it to the best of my ability, to
Yes.
capture the moment to the best
Mhm.
of my ability, and then I put it away. Like, I can still live in it, but I
Yes.
could be like, "Oh, yeah,
That's the
that's
moment.
getting blown up and put on the wall somewhere because I wanna remember this feeling in this perfect day." But not the whole
No.
thing. If you were stuck in a Groundhog Day loop
Mhm.
and you had to live that one day of your actual current life, one day the day you've already experienced
Uh,
over and over, what day would you pick and why?
so I think mine would be okay. It's a part of the day. There's a part of the day that I would love to just like replay over and over again.
Not the whole day though?
Mm,
What had something else
I don't
happened in the day?
I
You're
don't
like, "Well, I don't
remember
know."
the
Okay,
entire day.
okay, that's fine.
So this
Alright.
was back when I was in middle school.
Wow.
And, and I heard heels clicking. And I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds like my mom. And then I looked at the door and my mom was standing in the doorway. And I was like, oh, and I was just so happy because like my mom was the type of mom, like she worked and she would let me know, like, hey, you have a dentist appointment or hey, we're gonna go do this. So be prepared, right? No, it was a complete surprise. She picked me up and I think we went to the movies and we just hung out. I would live that day over and over and
Aw.
over and over again, like just nonstop. Like, because it was just so perfect because I know my mom went through a lot taking care of, like having to do she missed out on some great times. Like I would spend summers with like my dad and his family or go with my uncle, my uncle that walked me down the aisle, go with
Yeah.
him and his family to like Disney and stuff like that. And my mom would be at work. So for her to take off and come get me from school just so we could hang out
Yeah.
was perfect, right? Because I was a kid that never missed school unless like I would go to school sick. I would not miss school. But for her to be like, hey, we're gonna hang out. Let's go. And that's what we did. I loved every bit of that.
I don't know. I have so many days that immediately come to mind that, like, that's a really tough question in my head. I mean, I inherently wanna be like, "My wedding day," and I'm like, "No, that shit was stressful." I don't
Yes.
that was there was absolutely some great obviously, I got married.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, but it torrential downpoured for the wedding, and you're like, it was stressful. It was a good mix, but I'm like,
Yes.
"Would you want the whole day repeated?" I'm
Mm.
like, hold on, I gotta think." I mean, I almost wanna say one of the honeymoon days, something like that, but at the same time, I'm like, I I I I have trips to the fair, like, as a family
Yeah.
that my god, getting to make my dad sick on a roller coaster and, like, just getting white powder, from the elephant ear literally
Yeah.
everywhere, and, like, going through the youth fair, they have the where you win the prizes, so, like, as a Girl Scout, I would submit a whole bunch of artwork or, like, crafts and stuff, and I'd get, awards.
Mhm.
So then we'd go through and be like, "Look, that's my award, I got first place for blah, blah, blah." Like, we would make the most intense days out of it, and it's not like we went far, it's not like we went but those are days that I could look back on and pretty easily be like,
Yeah.
those are I've got a lot of days. I got a lot of memories. I joke, I feel like I've lived a million lifetimes.
Mm.
I've done everything, but it's because I don't sit still. I had one day, I went with one of my best friends when I was living in Germany, and she was like, "You wanna get lost? Let's go to Ansbach, like, let's go to this, random German city. Do you wanna go to France? It's like 20 minutes away." "Sure, let's go to France." I'm like, "France." And then, "Yeah, it's getting late. I don't wanna drive back. Do you wanna go get a hotel?" I'm like, "I don't got clothes. Let's go buy some clothes. Let's go
Aw,
shopping. Like,
that's
let's go."
amazing.
Yeah.
Life. Mhm.
Not until things come up like this, and
Yes.
I've lived so many lifetimes. It's so hard to remember them all. It's
Yeah.
hard to look back and go like, "What was a perfect day?"
A lot.
And
A lot of them
I have a
were.
lot of
Mhm.
blessings.
Yeah.
I have a lot of perfect days.
Or a lot of imperfect moments that then added up to a perfect.
Yeah. And we talked on perspective on one of the other episodes.
Mm.
Someone else could have been like uh freaking out
Yeah.
it didn't go as planned. What do we do? I can't, we need to get back home. Like, it turned into a really bad situation. Let's make light of it.
Yeah.
Like, let's look at how easy you can just flip a situation and look at the bright side. We have a inherently difficult problem doing that. That if you can look for the bright side, however you want to say it, with the silver lining, the bright side,
Mhm.
God's blessings,
Yes.
and change your perspective, everything is blessing.
I agree with that.
Everything can be a perfect.
Yeah.
Well, most days can be a perfect
Yeah.
day. I can,
Yeah.
I could still probably say some days I would very much like to like wipe
Nice.
off of.
Yeah.
Off.
Oh,
Can't
man.
You can't see the rainbow without the rain.
You
Can't,
don't appreciate it. Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can't see the top of the mountain unless you've gone through the valley.
Yep. Ooh, it's a journey.
Speaking of perfect days, there is one season in life that feels like a total whirlwind, and that's your first year with a new baby. You're exhausted, you're in a fog, and before you know it, you're blowing out their first birthday candle.
Yes, it happens in the blink of an eye. And usually moms end up with a million blurry photos on their phones, but nothing that truly captures the magic of that transition from the belly to the bedroom floor.
Yeah. That's exactly why I created the Legacy membership at Do Your Own Photography. It's an all inclusive luxury experience that covers your journey from the maternity session all the way to that big first birthday milestone.
I love this because it takes the planning off the mom's plate. You don't have to scramble to find photographer every 3 months. You're already taken care of.
Exactly. And you're capturing the glow of your pregnancy, those tiny newborn toes, the sitter session at 6 months, and finally the 1 year celebration. It's about creating a consistent, high end visual legacy for your child's first year.
If you want to stop stressing about the milestones and start enjoying them, you need to check this out.
You can find all the details on the membership and see my portfolio at dgarone.com. Let's make sure your perfect moments are preserved forever.
All right. So you know it's TikTok time.
Yes.
So do you know about the whole living a soft life?
No.
Okay.
There's a soft life?
Yes. Like sometimes God signed me up for the soft life, the easy life, right?
Okay.
So it's along the lines of like not having to worry about anything. Maybe you are being waited on hand and foot. Like you're not cleaning. You have a maid for the cleaning, a butler to take care of your every need. You have a cook
Ugh,
or a chef
okay.
that'll make whatever you
The
want.
easy
You
life.
don't have to
Soft life.
drive. Yes.
Got it.
It's
Okay.
very easy. You don't have to worry about anything.
I love the idea, but yeah, okay, it's soft life and easy life.
A lot of people be talking about the soft life, but they don't realize that the real soft life is trusting in the Lord and trusting that God got you no matter what. Real soft life is that we don't have any type of fear of the future because we know that our future is already planned for and we trust the vision that the Lord has placed within us. We know that He has predestined us for great things. That is the real soft life. The real soft life is not being consumed to the ways of this world, the ways of fear, the ways of doubt, the ways of unbelief, but living in the soft life of trusting and knowing that God got you and He will see you through. That's the real soft life. I'm telling you.
I mean,
All right. So basically, what I love about it is instead of looking for your salvation in someone,
yeah.
you turn to God, right? Uh, because of course, for a minute, like one of the trends that was out there, you probably haven't heard of it, but like hard wig will help you find a soft light. It was crazy. It was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all of it just makes me think again back to perspective.
Mhm.
What is a soft life to
Yes.
you? I don't know if it applies to everyone
Mhm.
because okay, if everything's easy, everything's soft,
Mhm.
are you ever going to actually feel the joy or feel the excitement or the accomplishment or the appreciation? If everything's handed to you and everything's easy,
I'm gonna be honest. If I can have the soft life now after everything I've been through, I would be very appreciative.
mm,
Now it may wear off, but my fear, right? It's like if God were to give that to me, would I still turn to him
Mm,
and thank
mhm.
him in every moment?
Yeah.
You know? That's like one of the big fears.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, when in reality, if you're not dealing with the hardships, if you're not dealing with the valley,
Yes. Mhm.
well, what mountain are you looking at? What landscape are you looking at? I don't know if I want a soft life attack though. I like the way she
Yes.
talked about it. I'm very appreciative, and I appreciate you because you gave me a little more like digging deep into the memory banks today, trying to get, some of the perfect days. I
Mhm.
don't it's not so much about where. A lot
Mhm.
of it was who I'm with or
Mhm.
what, like Groundhog Day. It's the people I was running around with and the yes, maybe the places as a beautiful background,
Mhm.
but just going to that place wouldn't be the same without the people that I'm there with.
Amen. I agree.
Don't wait for a plane ticket to find your peace. Create one perfect moment today,
Mhm.
even if it's just a 30-second prayer in the pantry.
Yes. Please join us next week. Our friend Crystal is coming on the show to talk about the friend filter, discerning who gets a seat at your table and who stays in the outer court.
Don't forget to follow us on all the socials at Different by Avenue.
We
As always,
appreciate y'all. Thank you for rocking with us. Bye.
bye.
I think that one was beautiful.
Another day, another walk, keeping faith in the stride. No matter where the avenue goes, he's the one to always provide. From the dirt to the grace, you gotta keep a faith. Trust the spirit in the truth. Yeah. Because God will never lose. See you next time. We got a way you do it. Yeah, you did it. Yeah, you did it. When the road got rough, you pulled up to it. You always do it. Yeah, you did it. Yeah, we got a way you do it. Yeah. We're on a different by avenue.